What's up, everybody? We are checking some things out on the CTSV. Of course, you saw me racing the Plaid, which was an absolute blast. We're just going back to Cadillac stuff now. I noticed whenever we were at the track last, it felt kind of sluggish. It didn't quite feel like it had all the power that it normally did, and that kind of showed with the times. I mean, it ran a 10.0 right off the trailer, and then it kind of got slower as the night went on. So this is stuff we're going to do anyways because we are about to throw the heads on this thing.
What kind of heads?
These are, we got PRC 2.5 heads. We'll get into those here in a little bit whenever we start to get them put on, but we are going to do a compression test on this thing to make sure everything is up to code before we get going too deep into it, because I don't want to put more power to it and there end up being a problem. But I mean, we're going to see the top of the pistons anyways whenever we pull these heads off, but still want to see the compression test, get a clean bill of health before we get too deep into it. But we've already got all the plugs pulled, and the plugs look absolutely perfect. Clean, looked like everything was burning perfect. You know, timing looked to be spot on and everything. So we're going to do a compression test real quick and see what this thing shows.
Cylinder 3. Hot. No bueno.
Alright, we are finally to the point of taking the driver's side head off. We didn't film any of the undressing the motor just because we've already seen all that with some of the other videos, taking the blower off and everything, but he just cracked the head gasket seal. Gonna yank this thing off and see what we can find. Hopefully there's nothing wrong at all, but doesn't look like there's any head gasket issue.
Darker than that.
Yeah, the only thing we were really kind of thinking was probably some leaky valves. This motor's got a lot of hard passes on it and got a lot of
right there.
Yeah, and that's cylinder 3, right? Yep. Yeah, so we're gonna get the pistons and everything, the walls cleaned up and dried off.
Finger.
Sorry, so you can see my finger. We're gonna get these walls cleaned off, see if we can see any scarring, make sure there's no issues. Take a look at the head gasket itself to see, but I mean, it looked pretty clean on everything that we saw.
Have these heads ever been off before?
No, this is the first time heads have ever been off this motor. So it doesn't look like there's any,
nope,
any kind of markings or anything outside the ring.
Nothing.
All right, so I mean, that's good, but we did still have a lower compression number, so I'm assuming it's going to be the leaky valves. But
turn it over and look at the cylinder walls.
Yeah, we're going to just take a little bit closer look. So the cylinder walls look absolutely perfect. No scarring of any kind, nothing you can catch a fingernail on. Everything looks really, really good. So we're going to do a quick little test on the valves that we just pulled off.
Your intake's leaking right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the glistening.
So we just
and
filled it
your
up
exhaust is too.
We filled it up with brake cleaner to see if there's anything seeping out. And we got the heads going back on now. You see we just got all the ARP stuff put on. The new head gaskets put on, and Scott's got the... This is a PRC Frankenstein mix of a head, so it should work really well. It's kind of best of both of their stuff. Perfect.
Done.
All right, so both the heads are back on now. We are just finishing up dressing up the motor. Everything is pretty much put back together besides putting the blower on. All right, so we finally finished this thing. We got the new heads on. We got the nitrous installed, full exhaust all the way on it now. We are about to take it to the shop right now to put it back on the dyno. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I can't figure out how to do, which you see all these YouTubers that have kind of like their own mechanic, like Cletus has James. All these guys, like, they have their own mechanic, and like that's my Scott. Like I can hand him some stuff, and you know it's gonna get done. So it's awesome. I don't know how to do a lot of this stuff, and it got done, which is just completely awesome. But we're about to fire it up right now for the first time. I think it's gonna be good. Oh my God, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, no problems at all. Fires right up. That's awesome. I was kind of worried because there's a lot of stuff that got added on. We didn't just do one little step. There's a lot of stuff that got added on, so this car should be a ton faster now. All right, we're gonna go take it, get tuned.